16 shots, 15 seconds, and a city that tried to bury the truth. This is the story of Laquan McDonald, a teenager, whose death exposed the lies of an entire system. October 20th, 2014, Laquan McDonald, just 17 years old, was walking alone on a Chicago street. Police reports said he was armed with a small knife, but the officers on scene were keeping their distance, waiting for backup. It was tense, but controlled, until Officer Jason Van Dyke arrived. Within 6 seconds of stepping out of his car, Van Dyke opened fire. The first bullet spun Laquan around. He fell to the ground, but the shots didn't stop. Round after round, 16 in total, poured into his small frame. Even after he lay still, motionless on the pavement, the trigger kept being pulled. That night, official reports told a very different story. Officers wrote that Laquan had lunged, that he had charged at Van Dyke, forcing him to fire. To anyone reading those reports, it looked like a justified act of self-defense. But there was one problem. There was video. A dashcam on a squad car captured everything, and it told a story that didn't match the paperwork. Laquan wasn't lunging. He wasn't charging. He was walking away, outnumbered, outgunned, and still shot 16 times. Chicago officials knew how explosive that video was, so they buried it. For over a year, the truth was kept from the public. They denied requests. They stalled. They even paid Laquan's family $5 million before a lawsuit was ever filed, in exchange for silence and secrecy. But the truth has a way of breaking free. In November 2015, a judge ordered the video released, and within hours, it spread everywhere. The world finally saw what really happened. Outrage exploded. Protests filled the streets. The people demanded answers, demanded justice, and for once, the system was forced to respond. 13 months after the shooting, Jason Van Dyke was finally charged with murder. In 2018, he was convicted, the first Chicago officer in nearly 50 years to be found guilty of an on-duty killing. But when the sentence came, less than 7 years, many asked, is that really justice? For Laquan McDonald, justice came late. Too late. 16 shots, 15 seconds, and more than a year of lies. Justice delayed. Is justice denied?